Even if I never been to America, it was always evident before Trump, much more before Trump. I am 30, 31 years old, and I was always interested in different things, international things, but in my times, it wasn't internet, only newspaper. So it was always evident that for me, because I from a family who is not Western and ethnically not Western, even if I was born in Buenos Aires City, was one of the most Western societies in the world. The most people here from Spain, Italy, France, and the culture is so toxic, so Western, absolutely Western, so feminist, so progressive. So it was always evident that the people who is not pure white or not Western, because you can be white like me, Armenian, Jews, Arab, etc. It's so evident that it's difficult that people be progressive or feminist, something like that. It's so evident. And for me, black people, they are not progressive or feminist. Yes, probably many of them are, especially women, but naturally no. Surely who are more white than black, because blacks in America they are so obviously so mixed, and they are probably many of them more white than blacks, probably the most of them, I don't know, but it's evident. So what is surprises a lot of black American, even what they call Latinos, Latin American, the most of them are white people. So why? It's natural. It's absolutely natural. Black people, obviously Asian, obviously why not Armenian, Jews, Arab, Indian, obviously Indian. They have to vote, and they would vote for Trump. It's obvious. It's absolutely evident. Obvious. It's easy. It's absolutely so. Please, who has to pass, my god, my English, who has to, no, what has to pass to people realize that progressive, and especially Biden, that fit fight lover Biden, that's Irish trash, Kamala Harris, and all those progressives, they were always against people who was not Western. They were always against, especially against men who are not Western. In the values of the progressive people is pro-Western, are the real white supremacists. They are the real white supremacists. Obviously, they are the real colonialists, the real white supremacists, the real intolerant. So, please, I suppose they know, but please, people who is not pure white Western, please vote for Trump, because nothing is more tolerant, more open to another cultures, and more peaceful, and not creating wars for women privilege in the world, like progressive, Afghanistan, now in Ukraine, Iraq. Yes, Bush was supported by progressives, McCain. I don't care if they are Republican, Democrats. They are people who only want chivalry. They don't care, only want wars in the world to impose women privilege, to impose chivalry and nonsense. But they don't care at all about democracy. They don't care at all about democracy. No, not at all. So please, vote for Trump. Forget those progressive. But I suppose, I imagine the most of people who vote for Biden and Kamala Harris, that's people, they are white, they are Western, they are white, and so from professional parents and grandparents and great-grandparents, they are Irish, they are Italian, they don't have nothing to do with humble people or with people who is not pure Western European. Yes, that is so evident. Yes. And I think this next election that's like the most election before, we will see the same. People who is not pure white Western will vote for the most rational and less progressive, less feminist alternative. Yes, that is not a surprise. Never was a surprise. Please, it's not a surprise. But well, if you want to surprise, okay, you will have to use surprise.